Hi Bio4 and welcome to the lab section of urinary where we're going to look at the kidney and the structures of the kidney. I'd like you to have your list again of structures that we have to see. There are not very many, so we should get through these pretty quickly. And the first one is the fibrous capsule. So the fibrous capsule is this outer thick layer that surrounds the kidney. In dissection, it's actually very easy to peel off. It comes off like peeling an orange, very easy. That's the fibrous capsule all around the kidney. Your second structures are, second and third are renal cortex and renal medulla. So this is just general regions of the kidney. So the cortex is all this outer section here. And the renal medulla is everything that's sort of the very middle. Medulla means middle. So the very middle of the kidney is the medulla. The very outer part is the cortex. Next are renal pelvis and renal sinus. So the renal sinus, look at this. This is kind of like a dip, like a little hole that you can see. And there's another here, and there's another here, here, and here. These are the sinuses. If you had a dissection tool, you can actually put your tool in there because it's a dip, like a fossa in there. Or a sinus, which is a hole. So those are the renal sinuses. And the renal pelvis, imagine all these little triangles here, filtration devices, and they're filtering this urine that's going to all accumulate together. It's like little rivers that are all feeding into one section, and that one section they're feeding into is called the renal pelvis. Renal pelvis. Renal papilla and ureter. So what is the renal papilla? Renal papilla is the tip of each one of these triangular shapes. So tip, 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 tip. Each one of those are a papilla. And notice it's a space underneath, so you can actually lift these quite easily with a dissection tool. So the tip of the triangle there, renal papilla. And then the last here is the ureter. And the ureter, oh, you can't see it well in this picture, what is going to continue along here, what continues on, what follows here is the ureter. Let's see if I can show it to you in a different one. The ureter is pretty much cut off on all of them. Here we go. On that one, you can see the ureter. So this extension here is the ureter. Okay, next one. Renal pyramid. Renal pyramid is the entire triangle with its papilla, right? So these are the renal pyramids, and they're sort of little individual filtration factories, really, of the kidney. And then the blood vessels, the artery and vein, coming into the kidney and exiting the kidney. I wanted to show it to you on a preserved kidney. So the idea here is for you to take something like this, and of course you have access to APR revealed. And can you identify the structures here? So you can see these would be the little pyramids and with their papillae, and see if you can sort of take this structure and see if you can identify it all. Of course, AP revealed will also help you do that. So that is the extent of this last video for lab, and it's quite straightforward. Keep going over it until you really know this. Thanks for listening, guys. Bye-bye.